Man, what a win, a wild one up 19, then it was down to 2, and then Connor makes a big 3, and it gets back down to 3, and then you guys, it was a wild one.
It was certainly a wild one, but you want those wild ones. I know maybe the fans don't want them, but the players deserve great basketball games, and they Central Decatur's credit, man, they were down 18 or 19. They came back, and they played hard, and that's a tribute to Coach Booth, because a lot of teams would fold, and this year when we got up that big, teams would fold, and these guys did not. And Emma Atwood and Allie Masters, man, I can't say enough. I'd love to have them in Treynor Cardinals, that's for sure.
Well, Connor was obviously very good, 34 points, career high. You've seen her do a lot of great things, but to do it on this stage, insane. It
is insane. We needed every one of them, and she probably had no idea how many she scored. Sometimes, she just plays, and she makes winning plays, and it was great to see. And I was surprised when I saw the stats that she had that many.
You had to kind of navigate through some Kayla foul trouble, and certainly that hurts you a little bit defensively when she goes out. Tell me a little bit about trying to work through that, and then how your team responded.
Sure. Houston has been in foul trouble a little bit before, and we've adjusted. And today she was too, and she fouled out. But Kayla's never put us in a spot, and I don't want to blame Kayla, but we just never been in a spot where Kayla isn't at our, beck and call when we need her, and that she's not ready. So when she had to come out, to her dislike and mine as well, we had to make some adjustments, and we made the adjustments up here on this big stage. It was hard to do, and that's a credit both to my assistant coaches and to the girls that were on the floor.
You had a big timeout call. Tell me about that one. It was about to be a 5-second violation.
Yeah, it was close. I think it was 4.9 seconds. But I got to give credit to the referee that made the right call, and the other referee that made the 5-second didn't see me. So they made the right decision, and I got to give credit to both, the whole reffing crew, that the right decision was made. And I probably should have went a little bit closer, but you hate to call timeout when Connor has the ball.
Grundy Center, you know this team a little bit because you played them last year. So does that? On the other end, they know you too. So it's kind of a 6 in one hand, half dozen the other.
Yeah. Yep. They know us, and we know them. Now we lost the legend Madeline Deichler, and so we're a little bit different team, but a lot of the personnel's the same. And then they bring back a team that today I saw some role players from last year that stepped it up. So it's going to be a great game.
Take me through now until 5 o'clock tomorrow, how you get prepared for this.
Sure. The assistant coaches and I will get back to the hotel, and we'll certainly take a look at all their film. Girls are going to enjoy this. They deserve to enjoy it. We'll be together as a team for a while, and then the coaches and I will take a couple hour break, get a quick breakdown, and bring the team together. And then in the morning, they'll know exactly what to expect.
Coach, congrats.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Derek.
All right, Connor, new career high for you, 34 points, and you're doing it in a state semifinal. What's going through your head?
Just no words, really, just to be able to play in the championship game once again.
Yeah. Tell me about the game. You guys get up by 19, and it's down to 2, actually, and you hit that big 3. It was a wild game for me to call. What was it like playing in that thing?
Yeah, it was insane. I think maybe we got a little too relaxed with the 19-point lead, whatever you just said, and then they started coming back and grinding their way back in it, and then we had to just keep on the pedal.
What about your offensive success there? What was working for you? It seemed like obviously everything, but what did you see with their defense?
Yeah, definitely. When I could, I was driving the gaps and kicking out when I could. I got fouled a lot. I was at the free throw line a lot, I felt like. So and just, yeah.
Championship game tomorrow, your second chance at it. And what's it mean to be able to play in the final game of 2A in your final year?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to think that we are the top 2 in 2A, and just being able to play in that atmosphere and have fun.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Kayla, you're going back to the state championship game. Tell me about this journey before we get into the game. Just this journey to get here with this team. It's a different team than you've played with the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of confidence in us from the start, I think, because I knew we were going to be quick and fast and we'd be able to play scrappy against big teams. But I don't know. I wasn't positive we were going to make it all the way to the championship. I knew that was our major goal. We knew we had the chance to get there, and the fact that we are there is insane.
How about today's game? Up 19, then it's down to 2. Wild game.
It was absolutely crazy. We were getting a lot of they were getting a lot of those and ones, and we knew we needed to stay poised and like try and keep all of our emotions like together and make sure we kept playing with intensity there at the end. I know that they had that comeback coming, but we knew that we could come out and finish.
You had to go to the bench with the 4 fouls, and you didn't sit down on the bench once.
Oh no, I was definitely down on the ground. I was trying to communicate to my team because I'm kind of a leader on the team, so I figured if I tried to keep them up, we would be fine without me in there.
All right, championship game tomorrow, Grundy Center. I know you don't probably know a lot about them at this point, but what do you think it'll take to get over that hump and get that state championship?
Yeah, we got to just keep playing our fire defense that we have been and keep getting the ball in Connor's hands, but everyone just needs to be able to play their role and make some shots and play some good defense, and I think we can do it.
You mentioned Connor, so I'll ask you, are you ever surprised by anything she does?
Oh, definitely not. She's insane. She does some of the coolest things. It's crazy.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Allie, obviously come up just a little bit short, but tell me about, kind of the pride you take away from being down 19 and you nearly were able to pull off another comeback.
I mean, knowing that no one gave up and that we will never give up was quite an accomplishment. So I'll cherish forever the teammates I had and the heart they all had and to never give up on each other.
When you were down, I mean, how do you keep that head where you're not giving up? Down 19, things did not look good.
Yeah, I mean, my family were told to not give up no matter the circumstances, so I think the competitiveness in me kicked in finally, and I just 2 points in the first half. I needed to kick it in, and I knew that Emma would get going more and somebody else's shots would start falling, so if I drove, so the main mentality was just get to the rim and it'll open it up for more people too.
I think it was 96 wins and only 6 losses or 90, something like that over the 4 years and 4 state tournament trips. There's a lot to be proud of. What will you remember the most?
For sure the teammates. I mean, we're all family and we're all best friends. We were in there and all crying, and the juniors told us thank you for everything, and we all gave each other hugs. So I think it's not really the loss that hurts, it's the team that we're losing, and we won't get to spend more time with them anymore. So.
Thanks, Allie. Emma, I'll ask you kind of a little bit about the comeback as well. I mean, what did you see in your teammates' faces there in that comeback?
Well, on Wednesday we got down 13 and came back and won that one, so we knew that even though we were down, we would have that fire and that pride to want to get back and not lose. And so I think we really got going in the third quarter with our press and becoming more aggressive, and our offense got a better flow. And, I mean, we made a great comeback and I think made it a one-possession game a couple times, but we just couldn't quite pull through. But it felt good to come back and give it a game.
It was an insane game, back and forth, up and down. And what was it like playing in that thing?
It was very competitive, and they're a good team, and I think we're pretty similar, and it was fun because during practice we always have this thing called a perfect possession, and so we got to hit a basket and then get a stop on defense, but it did go back and forth a lot, and they did good at drawing fouls, and Sudman had some good drives, and she can't miss free throws, so they did a good job of that.
What a career you and Allie reset record books and rewrite the record book there at Central Decatur. I kind of asked her that same question to you.
Yeah, it feels good making it up here 4 years in a row and making school history with our win last year and then this year here at state, but we're going to remember that, but I think we're going to miss the bond most and spending time with Booth and Coach Fuller, and we're pretty inseparable, so I think that's what we're going to miss most is each other.
Thanks.
Thank you.